1 a.m. for me. 28th until probably 2 a.m. It could. Last time it was actually kind of chunky one though. So maybe until like 2:30, let's say. We're supposed to like a real stream and everything, but there's this shit all the time. Like, come on, man. What is this? What is this? It just kind of like poof ends on their end. Like my chat is everything is fine. It just like says no and leaves. Happens sometimes. Thankfully not often, but yesterday was a bunch actually. Yesterday was like once, I think, right? Day before yesterday was a bunch. Yesterday was actually kind of lucky because I was IRL streaming. And it thankfully didn't do that because that would be really annoying to deal with, you know, when you're not at your streaming PC and like, you know, quite far away. Because I'm not sure if you can actually just restart without restarting the OBS completely. There's either like cooldown for that because like you press start streaming instantly, it doesn't do anything. So I usually just restart OBS and then I can press it. But maybe it lets you after some time. Then it's at least doable. So we'll see. A good connection, the Hobbiton and Sabaton. Yeah, it was good at least for that. Yeah, that's also nice that all the marathons went good. Not sure what it is. I think Twitch is like doing something else. There was also like the chat issues before, like last week, but that like a lot of people were having. I'm not sure, maybe people also having this issue too, but yeah. I only heard about someone who was like completely like they just couldn't whatsoever connect to Twitch server, so there could be some changes there. And next gen, hello. How we doing? How we doing? So you do like the event system in Discord that way? That is nice. That is nice. Alright, this one also gonna be created now. So we have even more showcases. But yeah, it is a really nice feature. That was really nice that they found that one. Because I kinda didn't think about using that system that way. Very convenient. Very convenient. I can announce some like, you know, Dink planned streams, IRLs and everything that way too. That is good. That is good. How's good, next gen? How's life? How is life? A Galaxies thing? Yeah, I think it was. I think it was. Actually, wait a second. Wait a second. It shows 10 for you. I think something... Oh, wait a moment. Yeah, it's smart. Like, I put the local time in, but that already is in April. And that means you guys are already gonna have the time zone change. That's actually a good thing you mentioned, dude. You're gonna have next weekend, right? You're gonna have your time changed. So I need to adjust my timings for that. And that's gonna be... So that's gonna be 1 hour earlier for me now. So it's basically at midnight for me now. That's actually good though. A little less cursed that way. Alright, that's good. That's good. And that means Nintendo thing. Well, Nintendo thing Stave posted, so it should be right. And that one should be right. And next Thursday is also before you switch the timing. So I need to keep that in mind. That is good. That is good. Good weather, nice nature, nice. And the point in the terrace solo. That sounds comfy though. That sounds comfy. Oh shit, boss face with the gifty. Thank you, man. Thank you, sir. Come back to the dungeon next gen. Thank you, boss face. Thank you. Thank you, guys. But yeah, it's still kind of late though, but not that bad. Not that bad. Yeah, we'll see about the Galaxies thing. What that one will be all about. Oh yeah, there was like a lot of weapons that I wanted to sharpen. Basically a bunch of loot I need to sell. Let's go. Feels good, man. The point on the terrace sounds good, man. Oh, the timing then. Okay, timing's good. Huh? Some questing to do here too. Stream keeps freezing. Yeah, it could be like it did die on me once there, so maybe a refresh will help. If it keeps freezing, that might be not really your connection. Maybe something on Twitch's end. Because they do be doing some shit lately. To put it mildly there. The ox like easier to grind. Do you even need to do it bunch? I think it's kind of good, huh? Yeah, it wasn't my end. It was, well, I think it was on Twitch's end, but yeah, basically not on your end. Because it just disconnected me. As in, like, you know, it just like showed you like the wrong, you know, like stream key or something, and poof, it's over. Okay, like rejects the server connection pretty much. And then you reconnect and it's all good, huh? But it doesn't allow you to reconnect instantly too, so that is very annoying. How do we get this our last bit there? Good enough. Doesn't get any sparks already. 89, wait. Do we like to flip it maybe or something? On the ox? No, I don't think so. Like pressure, I already maxed out. Maybe I need to do less? No, I don't think so. Ah, there we go. Okay, it's like trickier with the angle, I guess, on this one. Very tricky, though. I got some at least. 88 still. What? Yes, he was phase, I see. That should do it then. Build a ton of the northwards, yeah. Do it. Yeah, I need to revisit that one when like more patches and stuff drops. I will need them, and it still stays at 88 though. Under this Coomer stuff, but yeah, the game is really cozy indeed, yeah. Well, I mean, it can be kind of stressful too. Depends how you play, on which difficulty and stuff. But overall, it's really nice. I did really enjoy my time with that. Did a whole bunch with it, still 88. No, fine, I guess at this point we just use it to on-level our Other abilities, Yeah, it's like it's very like the upgrading, like building and stuff is really good there. Like it's so kind of like smooth and like, you know, snappy and stuff that it feels good. Like getting all the plots, the size of the plots and stuff. It's very nice. Like it had issues on early access with a little bit. I wouldn't even like really call it like that big of an issue, but yeah, like some like bugs here and there a little bit, like nothing super crazy. Some logistical things, like the AI was not very bright sometimes with some of the goods. Yeah, but it's been already also like over a year, right, since the release at this point, because I think I was doing it in Armenia still, so that was already pretty much a year. This one got fixed properly, right?
I hope.
Yeah, nothing with you.
He's strict, but take care now.
Something about appeals to you. Actually, you can wait for the sale though, when it's gonna be on discount. And by the way, you can get Manor Lords in the Nexus store. When it usually has the same sales as on Steam, and it's gonna be a Steam key. And I will get a good cut because it's the Hooded Horse. It's the Hooded Horse game, and Hooded Horse gives pretty good cuts for content creators through Nexus store.
I'm at your service, Sir Knight.
But yeah, like if you just want to like build some like cozy stuff, I think there is a mode basically for that. Like if you don't want some sort of like crazy pressure there, and then you can just chill in the game. Just pick a different mode, different difficulty. Because in hardcore it was like sometimes quite brutal though. Several minutes of YouTube odds. Oh, but watching stuff on YouTube, like Uzbekistan doesn't have any advertisers, looks like, so you're not getting any of that. You're not getting any of that here. It's actually funny because, like on YouTube you don't get any odds. On Twitch you don't get any odds. In Georgia I think there were some odds on YouTube sometimes, but kinda rare though, and mostly it was like the dog shit, you know, like the little the misrepresented mobile games, you know, that kind of stuff. Here, no odds on YouTube. No odds on Twitch, I think, too. But, you know, on some websites with the, you know, with an interesting content, I guess. Like that there they pump all the odds, I guess, because those sites they don't really have, you know, they don't really have any like demands for the quality of odds, so they just put all the gambling and stuff there pretty much. So like all the gamba odds are going there. I guess YouTube filters that, but like for Coomers, I mean, aren't we all, you know, from time to time? For Coomers, they do be serving those like betting and gambling websites odds like non-stop here, even like in Uzbek language and everything. That they do.
Let's talk about the...
Well...
Have to farm some rip.
What about...
A night. Aye, for that.
Got you some more. Got to get some mace also to use them to level some strength. But I think I need a little more strength for that in the first place.
I'd like to discuss... Agree?
A nice sum. Aye, that would do it.
Nice. Yeah, they do have gambling odds on YouTube. Interesting. I thought it's just because they're not letting it. That's why they're like rolling it on like other websites, not on YouTube and stuff. Just like some like local like movies and stuff websites, like, you know, kind of like local Netflix, I guess. Well, it's like Russian Netflix really, but they show it here too. Like that stuff they post on like the websites as odds, but on YouTube and stuff, nope. Which I guess YouTube doesn't let that. Oh yeah, it might be because of local regulations. True, true. It all sharp and nice. Yeah, that will do. Got the kokskombe. Too much, brother. Like the endurance and stuff too, bro. I think they try to go like completely out, black out from that one. Best leveling experience. Yes, I'm probably like 100 now. Come on, dude, I'm done. I'm tired yet. Keeps going. What a chump, what a chump. Already boss phase already. Enjoy your rest. Sounds good, sounds good, huh? And enjoy the lurk. It's clipping there. Is that it? No, that's too much. Does he make that's it, I guess? I really know. That was fast. It's thinking it was like almost ruined. Oh, it was actually done. Huh. Sigurd say, yeah, they know something. They know something. Should be more or less fine. 100 also, nice. Did they have even more? Guess not, I guess not. Recently trying to be healthier, that's good though, that's good. Even a little bit is good. All of it is better than nothing. So I would say that's a good thing to do.
I'd like to discuss. Are we agreed?
That's still too much.
True, that's too much, man. Make it lower.
Finally.
Still better than none. Just a little bit is nice. But like going for all the IRL streams walks. Feels kinda good, huh?
Can we do something about the...
Well,
Doing more often is nice too, though. So, when
Are we
possible,
agreed?
less.
but IRL walking is gonna be nice.
Finally.
It's getting out there, yeah. Okay, the different places, different countries, it is nice. With stream, it's also kind of like little extra entertainment, you know, I guess. It is good. It is pretty good.
May the Lord watch over you.
I'm not a huge fan of just, you know, walking with no reason. Just going outside for no reason at all. Not my jam.
Let's talk about the.
So having the excuse sort of to do it, a good reason to do it, feels
Satisfied?
nice. Feels
Close.
nice. Extra motivation. It was nice in Georgia though when I could just go to
See
the
now,
sea and
I
swim.
knew we'd come to an agreement.
That was my shit. Sadly no sea here. And there was like so much like, you know, uncertainty with things and what to do and everything. Like I didn't know if I will need to go back home, which I still kind of maybe will need to, but at this point I'm just kind of stalling. Like I maybe will need to, but I will do it probably in summer if I need it. And there was also like, you know, still was considering going to like TwitchCon and stuff.
Can we
I was
do
kind of
something about?
constantly like unsure with
Well.
those things. Didn't go to the swimming pool because
What
of
about
that.
this?
Hey Lydia, hello. How
That
we
sounds
doing?
pretty interesting.
Yeah, now I instead already just gonna be like doing some IRL streams, whatever.
Aye.
I will get the swimming some other time, some other place.
Good luck to you.
There's a pool in Armenia too. I will see. It might be around there. Around there. Fine, kvot on kvot. Monka is. I'm gonna ditch some of that. Then already like 10 all of those. That was armor kits here. I do have the blacksmith kits at home, I think. I'm gonna go for that though right now. I'm gonna buy some from you.
Take care now.
The prices, the prices.
I'd like to discuss the.
Well.
Are we?
Well now.
The one actually, nah, the two in this one.
See now.
Fine. Are you buying? You buying? Ah, you're not buying, okay. Not buying here. That's probably just a shader then. No, the armor is buying that. This guy doesn't have money. Not as much at least. Do ya? That's not too bad, I guess. The Coomer bow seems kinda better though. Oh, that's 11 strain though, holy. Coomer is strong.
Let's have a.
Well, we
Are we agreed?
It's not worth it to me.
Please, man, it's a good price.
All right, so.
Nice.
God be with
Oh, 7.7, alright. So that much left on you then. What about you?
I'm honored that a knight.
Oh, yeah, we can ask him about the quiz there too. We'll get there. The team just gives up. It's bad man. That's what you get for playing a Dead by Daylight. Suffering, the suffering. It's time to switch, man. It's time to switch. Seems like it's time. Tries to tell you that. Can sell you some Bukatio that I already read. The rest I didn't finish reading yet, so you gotta wait for that.
Can we do? Agree?
It's not worth it.
Hilton, hello. Yeah, we do, man.
All right, so.
Switch to Helldivers game crashed. Damn, the curse, man.
The bailiff sent me. He said you're looking for a cook.
That's right. I'm searching for a good cook, but I've said all that to our esteemed bailiff.
Well, I offered the bailiff my help because I know the Skalitz folk.
Ah, I see. Well, ask away then.
Do you have any particular requirements for the new cook?
Well, it would be an advantage if she knew how to cook.
Well, yes, but the bailiff said you had other conditions.
Well, I want a woman who's capable of looking after the house when I'm away on business.
Young, nimble.
What for? I want her to impress people with her food, not her face.
I understand. Sorry. I also heard there are vacant carrier jobs.
Yes. I'm surprised it hasn't occurred to anyone sooner. It will certainly benefit the city if the burghers don't have to send their own servants.
It will benefit my people as well.
Of course,
burgers.
it goes without saying.
Damn, the final version of the Nightmare patch. I see, Hilton, I see. Already final. Damn, you have a couple of weeks. What is this? Not even finishing at the very last moment? Come on, man. What is this responsible dev in there? CDDM, I see. Classic. Going outside for a walk, Karakula. It's already getting warm there at least. Is it already getting warm there at least? Hamilton. New bug.
I also heard that you need workers to carry, to empty latrines.
It's not dignified to talk of such manners. That's not a concern for decent people.
But I need to know.
Enough. I won't have such talk in my home.
Damn, son.
God be with you.
Respecting the honest work. Had to nerf it because he couldn't beat it. Damn, son. That dink. The Mega review's coming soon. A Mega review's already coming there. First I liked it, but now it's shit. Developer out of touch. See what I say, huh? What's up with you there,
Good
brother?
day to you. What do you need?
Oh, this one.
How are you coping?
As well as we
Coping.
can, Henry. You can be glad Sir Radzik took you into his service. I hear you even go hunting with Lord Capon.
I've been once. And I don't think it'll be happening again anytime soon.
Ah, it's a shame. Because I was gonna ask a favor of you. I'm sure you know there's a lot of hungry mouths here, so I thought you might be able to help.
I don't know. I'm not such a great hunter that I could feed all the refugees.
No, that's not what I meant. It's the townspeople here who have a taste for game. They want to live like the nobility, see? A few of the burghers have been to see me already, to ask if we'd try our luck in the woods. They promised us supplies in exchange. Flour, lard, eggs, and the like. But we can't
Even the
afford
eggs.
to take the risk of poaching. We're barely tolerated as it is. If one of ours got caught in the woods, they'd hang him from the nearest tree. But I was thinking, you're in Sir Radzik's garrison, and you go hunting with Sir Hans. You could help us.
I see what I say. Yeah, makes sense, makes sense.
Well, I got away with brawling with Lord Capon, so I don't suppose they'll string me up for a few hares.
Great, Henry. I really appreciate it. The local tailor was asking me about getting some hares to put on a feast for a visiting merchant.
All right, I'll bring you something.
Thank you. You'll be saving us from starvation. Farewell.
I'll see. Alright. And what's up? And what of that hood then? Sounds good, Otan. Sounds good. Have you checked maybe some other lands? Have you checked maybe some other lands travel to, Otan? Maybe we'll get the mega route going. I do be checking some myself there.
God be with you.
Belladonna, we buy him. As well actually use that too, probably. Shall be. There are more potions, recipes that I haven't tried. Maybe I'll get the perk for the lower book price. Just because we can. The old lands don't seem cheap as CSA. Yeah, to be honest, it's cheaper probably than you spend at home, unless you go in full basement mode at the parents. Then I guess that is kind of hard to beat. Then
Let's have a word about the price.
Well,
other
we
than that,
could
I think anything
try.
gonna be cheaper.
Are we agreed?
Come now, just a little more and we have a deal. Aye, that would do it.
Piece of shit is hard to beat. How so? How's that saving you, buddy? How's that saving you money? I dumped all the nettle there. Fine. The rent-free parents, cousins, sisters, I see. Yeah, if you go in that way, if you go in with that way, then yeah, it's hard. That's hard to beat. That is kinda hard to beat. There are like a lot of like really good places, but yeah, like moving every couple of months, even though the move itself is kinda cheap, it's just kinda like Dink. But actually, kind of, it's a good experience, though, I feel still. For, like, you know, a year maybe of such. Dink nomad life, and then you can just return back to normal any moment. I see what I see. Yeah, that is understandable. In all my, you know, independent internet business days and stuff, I also basically was like living either like with my grandma, or we were living at the summer house, which is like my dad's summer house, and we could live there all summer basically for free. And that was the shit. Min-max and too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's that kind of like this, like the Bali alternative island seems actually pretty nice in terms of prices and stuff too. But that's like 2 months though. 2 months.
Hey, lad! Don't you want a little wager on the rat aid?
Can do a couple of months in different places then. But yeah, that's a lot of moving. Just kind of still cool though. But yeah, we'll see. I will need to maybe sort out the luggage situation then. Because carrying too much stuff is annoying. Carrying too much stuff is annoying. Let's see what I say. Yeah, do be quite tricky. Do be quite tricky. Something you can get used to. But yeah, like streaming, it's a little easier. Streaming is a little easier. And still sometimes kind of annoying, but I guess kind of getting used to it a little. If anything, it's more about the when you have like, you know, everything already arranged and just to kind of like buck up and peace out. Nice, Steve, nice. Did also some like quest upgrade for it. Need to get that going. Maybe actually save some hides, to be honest. When do I have these still? The sell. Sure, someone will need some dog skins, but we have that. If it's needed, we have that. Hukes. Anyway, so Nettle I need probably not that much, but still. Let's see if we can sell some here. That's the PPG edition stuff, I guess. The cheated items. Ain't that much belladonna, but fine. I see. I did get the one with catching the vigor wasp, that I did. But after that, yeah, I kinda didn't. After that, I kinda didn't do more. I see yellow. Nice, nice. I go in ham already. Feels good. Jota, maybe you should look into the insane Giorgio option then. For that sweet 1%, you know, taxo. But the mid-box the expenses and stuff some more. Not making enough money is a problem. True, that is true. I'll see that. I'll see that. That's kind of cheap to live there too. And there you can stay for a long time. Oh, there you can stay for a long time. But I'm not sure when to go there. I still really want to go to Southeast Asia though first. Maybe after some time there, we would be returning, and on the way back maybe I would stop there again. Because that is kind of nice. And if you don't go to the Muga seaside, and go to the smaller places, not on the sea, then the prices are very good.
Can we do something?
Well,
What do you say to this?
that's too much.
And the idol stream yesterday? Yesterday.
Finally, a reasonable sum.
Yeah, Oxy, good morning. How are we doing? The IRL stream was yesterday. There will be some next week too, but yeah, that one was yesterday.
I am honored that a knight.
Yeah, no trade-in.
Farewell.
Let's see. Ain't much, but I'll take it.
Can we do something about the price? What about this?
That's still too much. This is a waste.
Come on. We can pull that one. I'm going so smooth today with the bargaining.
I'd like to discuss. Agree?
It's not worth it.
Seem to go 2 times.
Aye.
That works. Well, let's see the super alchemy. So that one was a couple of the potions now. Need the main one. Double belladonna 1 nettle. 2 belladonna, 1 nettle. Got nettle for 2 turns. Grind belladonna, draw belladonna, and boil for 1 more turn. So we can get 3, so... Yeah, 1 handful just boiling. Let's grind first then, I guess. Oh, big. Oh yeah, the first I guess we will need... Wait, what was the base on this one? The vine. I should grind both in one go. One at a time. My good. It's always so dark in this room. Boil. Yeah, you can see shit what's happening there. Alright, turn 1. No. Turn 2. And 1 more. Let me get the foil. That should be it. Got them. New level. That's what I'd like to see. They didn't do much there. Your cooked food spoils slowly. The potions heal more, but will also intoxicate you. And the stronger healing, the drunker it will make you. Witcher. Healing up 30% less means you can drink more of them and more often. That's easy to say. Yeah, that's actually kind of true. I have more archon stuff for the decorations, like more monster parts rare. That I kind of rarely seen. It's you in a low. How we doing? That is true. Again, for mega healing. I'm getting mega intoxicated on this one. The full drunkard VOD. I guess, why not? YOLO. One, indeed. One and only. Get it. I get 2 turns them. Dump this in. And one more. Should be it. And the last one. Have more materials anyway. How's it going, Turin? How's the life? I swear I should have more belladonna though. Actually, maybe on the horse and I need to check. Because I should. I'll do some insane cozy alchemy. And get the important upgrades for it. I actually need to check. I think I did get the teaching from the guy. Get him. And done. That should be all my supply, except I think I have on the horse to I do. Oh, they have a lot on the horse too. They have enough metal for all that. I'll do a bit more until I get like some levels, actually. Let me see, I think I did get the training from the guy though. Faster to run.
Would you teach me more?
And the level 5 probably, right? Yeah.
Well,
A little more for that. At this time for sure. Good luck, good luck. At this time for sure. I can min-max it a bit better maybe. It's probably like 1 turn. And more than 1 turn, to be honest. A bit more. This. Good enough. It was alright. That will do then. I'll make it faster. Is that the only one I need to farm still? Or just one off? Or just one off? Getting the full collection there. See, this will do. Should just skip that. Pulp it. It, not too fast. Good. And 1 more level and I can use his teaching there. That would be nice. Will probably get me to like 6, and then 6 we can get another perk. And there's some good perks. Actually, I should probably save the points, to be honest. Can always do, and this time I for some reason didn't check and just invested it. That was not very smart. Should do the hunter symbol still, let's see. Grind never stops. Gotta craft everything. Yeah, I guess parts are kinda annoying sometimes. Like rarely gives the ones that have extra monster parts. It's always decorations and the arch and weapon shit. Mega saves. Feels good, man. Just need some mega perks. There should be something that will get like the with the bulks going or something. Oh, forgot. That would be nice. That would be very nice. Sista USA. Enjoying some quality grind. Yeah, I mean, it feels good. It feels good. Some farms are kinda nice. Especially when something fast and easy. Like the Frogsen for the armor spheres was actually kinda nice. Ended up melding a whole bunch of parts from the frog today for the upgrade materials for the archer weapon. And the archer weapon ended up being actually very poor. God, did I not throw, right? Before I fuck it up now, I think I didn't. God, the insane best and slot archer, only for thunder. So I need to check who we're gonna be hunting with that then. But then also need to have the ingredients for the ammo crafting. In the middle of the fight, that's totally not gonna be enough. Come on, new level. Policeman. You can do it. Farms can göra what you need for away farms. What kind of magic is that? Oh, I see. Oh, interesting. Didn't even know. Yes, I see. Then, missing an insane free farm. Shaking. We can buy that stuff, maybe. There it is, nice. I was already even with the perk. Nice. Brewing can make one extra mistake without affecting the result. Yeah, the bundle alchemist, that one is probably really good. It says for the brew a potion, get one extra. Doesn't apply to auto brew. Oh, yeah, the auto brew. All the brew potions I brewed once before. They can only brew one. 3 for the price of 1. Damn, son. Well, that's gonna be level 10 alchemy though, and that will take some time. Advance much faster per hunt. No, I see. So it's like not exactly the super passive. You just set it and then you go start hunting and then it advances. I see. That makes sense. So for level 10 I kinda do want to save some. So we save... let's do this one, or... Without a potion and stuff, that's probably not even important, right? Feels like... the insane poisons. One moment, let's see. Nice to find another book or something. This. Tarinen.
Would you teach me more?
Certainly.
I'm interested in more about...
All right, but it'll cost.
Isn't that quite a lot? Are we agreed?
You won't convince me with that.
All right. And now?
Come now, just a little.
Come on.
Agreed. Now listen up.
That probably puts me to 7 or 6. 6, alright. Oh yeah, on the 5th one you unlock, alright. I thought it was like every 3 levels, but now level 5 also. So 3, 5, 8, 10. So 8 is not like that important. By the looks of it. Yeah, we'll need to get this fast. It'll take some time. And this one doesn't apply to other brew. Yeah, I think I go for the other brew instead then. It does sound better. That does sound faster, I guess, let's put it that way. And then maybe with like some rare ingredients, that's kind of nice probably to do manually. Alright, that's good though, we got some saves, nice. I'll level that probably, like off stream actually, until I get the other brew or something. It's not to waste time too much. The other farm Durushin extracts, I see.
How can I be of service?
Let's see, Steve, I see.
Good day to you.
Could use it more.
Take care now.
Alright, that should be it.
I'd like to discuss...
Well,
That's not a lot of money though. For all those goblets and stuff, we'll get a little
What about
more.
this?
a nice sum.
Fine.
Finally, what do you mean?
Yeah, the support ship doesn't really bring that much crazy stuff there. Very small amounts. Could use some better dumping indeed.
Pour yourself a bit of fresh milk to drink.
Let's even.
Yeah!
On the nourishment drop in. That's also good for now, right though. Oh, that's good. Huh? Bossip Solsiga. Let's see if I say, huh? A huge dosing indeed, huh?
Yeah!
Almost full from it. Feels good, man. Any booker. In the booker we can read them. Ring, that sounds good to me. And I think I started reading this one already. No, maybe not. I get the book, get the sleeper. Now I can stock up on literally everything I see. So there's more stuff you could buy before. And this book we can sell now. And this we store for now. Do more alchemy, but not now. Good. String is kind of good now, so maybe I should get that mace then. Should be able to use it now. Wants to get even more strain that way. To buy every single armor type, now we can invest in some. You can get a bunch, but yeah, not sure about all of it. Not sure about all of it for sure. That I don't know. Like this elemental stuff you can. Not sure about the wyvern. Have I seen wyvern there for sale? Most of the stuff you kinda can though. I think. I'll think. Almost no recovery, I might say. I don't want the healer build, eh? No bathhouse in the morning. Let's have a little food here. Just a bit. Can buy train camo. Yeah, train camo I think that I haven't seen. Paralysis you can, but yeah, train I guess not. Train bombs. I think I could buy some, maybe something you craft them with, but I might be wrong though. Maybe I already had some on me, that's why. Hitting the teammates. I mean, that does sound nice. That does sound fun. That does sound fun. Just one for the messages, say. Classic, classic. Oh, that is happening a lot nowadays, huh? Get the getting up. Not sure if it's a good idea right now to you in here. Now I get the up even. Nom nom. Got not working yet. Just making some breakfast. Before baths are open. So getting some more free food all over the place. Very chicken, real quick. Don't mind me. There we go. Living the life. Let's not minus energy on that though. Did know eating all the chicken is that exhausting there. Siehst du, ey. The shit underwater though. I've been seeing underwater hunting. Get the full underwater gameplay there, son. And the insane arc, almost like arc DLC. Boogie. Alright, oh yeah, they wanted me to hunt some here. Actually, we can do that by now. While I'm at it, I guess. Let's see if we can find some right here.
Yeah.
Okay, on the view. Got like some garden here too, I think.
Yeah.
A Steam page for that? No, I actually haven't checked that they got a Steam page going. Oh. They're just kind of like announced with this PPG trailer. I haven't seen actually that. And that glorious stuff. There's something else still. Just some little. Well, not sure if you can find hairs around here though. It's not the dankest of the forests. You can go to the garden at least. It looks weird, alright. Interesting. Okay, this already here. Then we go that way. No, need to check, even though after that beautiful trailer, they already set themselves for some funsies. All you needed to do just make the gameplay trailer, dude. You already have the DLC anyway. Well, you have the game, and DLC shouldn't be a problem to show with the gameplay trailer. Why do you need to do this AI shit, man? Why are you just self-sabotaging? Hey, Portable, hello. How we doing?
That's my boy.
Ton of KCD2. Now only KCD1. No, not a ton really. That was mostly just selling stuff. Alchemy. Now I got the hunting quest. That's the garden. Collecting stuff all about it. True Jade is true. Yeah, self-sabotage I guess is their second name. Even the publisher and stuff changed already since then. Since the early access DLC fiasco. Still same stuff. Let's see what that is. Yeah. Getting hard countered there. I know the feel, man. Been there. Been there myself. You know, some hares can even spawn here. It's like a little forest, I guess. Collecting things to level, basically. It does the yellow. I'm doing good, portable. Doing good, damn. Ja, wie chillen. Alt F4 uninstalling. Probably will do that myself. After the patch is out. Think it's still installed, eh? I'm waiting for that update. Any hairs? Truth untrue. It's about participating, man, not about winning. No, we had some camp here, really. Doesn't seem like anyone dying here, though. Oh, where would the sleeping seal? Here. Mega comfy. Comfort 30, yeah. Without the not probably. Not here at least. The comfy bed there, yeah. And the whole game is a mob, true. That is actually true. You literally play on the mob there. Nothing else but the mob there. Nope, okay, here. Yeah, no hairs in this one. This one probably has. This one also has for sure. Can get the deers. Some kind already somewhat close-ish. Not really though. Let's go into hello. How are you doing?
Yeah.
Got time to use some free services. Gotta get the buffs. And it's a free food, free everything. The 10 out of 10 perk in the
God
end.
watch over you, good knight.
I mean,
Uh-huh. And what do you...
I've,
Getting
I'm
all the
sure you'll be
benefits.
exquisite. May the Lord wa-
Easy. Got some insane RP walk in there, portable. Let's see. That wasn't that bad even. Come on. A lot of washing, I guess. Sunnier and warmer. Yeah, it do be quite warm and sunny indeed. Actually, not like super sunny today, but sure is warm. Sure is very warm. Trying to enjoy Starfield, damn son. Now that's a challenge run there, yeah. Yeah, it's doable. It's doable. It's doable to enjoy it. Where were those bandits actually? Yeah, I guess you can do that. Plenty of that already anyway. I also kind of farmed a bunch, but fine.
Yeah.
That's a good question. I'm not sure how the buff looks then. What would the buff look then? I'm gonna get the reverse DLC. There is a DLC though like that, right? But like not... Probably not working as a wench then, I would assume.
Yeah.
Let's let the man back. Oh, he's actually turn you in some quest stuff. There he is.
I have some, trophies.
Let's see. Bastards deserved it.
Then we get some more even. It's only the years in. That was like the gang leader thing I got. And where do we turn this in?
Can I ask?
Vad
Do
är
you
det?
know who those soldiers of Sigismund's are, Captain?
They call them Cumans or Kipchaks. Our lord says they fled from the Mongols to Hungary and settled there. They're herdsmen and excellent horsemen. And barbarians, too, for all that they claim they've turned to Christ.
Perkstein is a
Bring
fine
in a
castle.
montage. Might
It'll be
be.
even finer once you all clear out and I can move back into my chambers.
What will become of the Skalitz refugees?
I'd like to know the answer to that myself. I hope things can settle down quick and you lot can clear off.
Actually taking damage in the training. At least I'm not taking damage then. So we can train longer, I guess.
What's young Lord Capon like?
He'll be the governor here in a few years. Sir Hanush is just his guardian until he comes of age. The young lord spends most of his time making merry. But he'll grow out of it. He's no fool.
What's life like in Rattay?
Till Sigismund came and then you folk, it was a fine, peaceful life here.
What do you think of Sir Radzig?
I hear he's on good terms with the king, probably why Sir Hanush opened the door to him. Sir Radzig seems like a fair man, and folks say he's a good governor.
What kind of a lord is Sir Hanush?
I can't complain. He knows how to keep order, but he does it with good humor.
Thank you. That's all I wanted to know.
Training. Oh, the axe and the sword. Can you do the mace? I can't do the mace. And the master
I
strikes
think I
and this
mastered
one.
the basics of combat. Could you teach me something a bit more advanced?
I see. And what weapon are you such a master at?
I think we're good enough probably.
I'm pretty good with a sword.
You're a bit cocky, ain't you? All right then, let's see what you can do. If you're as good as you think you are, I'll teach you some master strikes.
I'm ready.
Stand there, take your weapon, and fight. If you look like you know what you're doing, I'll teach you a trick or two.
I forgot about all the blocker stuff without the shield gear there. Ja, nice baby bread. Come on. I did practice the feints and stuff. I forgot how to do that.
That'll do. You got the hang of it, but you need to practice more. Come back
Yeah.
when you're really ready.
Not yet then. I'll give the practice of other stuff. Brother.
I'd like to train a bit, just lightly, with practice weapon.
Right. What weapon would you like to try? I've got a...
I still don't feel entirely competent with the bastard sword. I'd like to try that.
Right, lad. Grab your piece, and we'll get stuck in.
Usually this say.
Kurvapix. Cunt!
I get the feints, man. I thought he will give the... Need to get the help on that one, then. To get the helpy on this one. Because feints did seem really nice. Come on.
Jesus Christ!
Bearing. Didn't see shit. Come on. Guess I can go him also for a while here. Let me get paid easier. Come on. He was trying to craft everything there. Going for full sets of everything. Ready på det ballen? Enjoy the food gear. Insane chain combos there. Maybe like do anything about it when he does that shit. Or just taking it. Yeah, that's the Master Strike. I already can't do anything about it. So you just kinda need to fish for that yourself. Let's reach. The chains of parries then. Oh, here we go. Come on.
You gonna cry now?
Get the levels.
Not a good move.
Getting mega levels. The goal is basically to go for the mega counters yourself mostly, I guess. That way you don't get countered on your own. If you counter them first. The feints are kinda nice, but like...
You'll pay for that.
Need to get them like more consistently. This still kind of like parries them anyway. Still catches it sometimes. Getting all the perks at least. Yeah, let's do the armor repair, by the way. Armor repair. They still have some more before it's like too broken there, I guess. Yeah, not that bad. Oh, it's gone though. It's good though. Hughes. That will do. Yeah, trading weapons doesn't seem like a lot. That's good then. So då, I think mostly the more combos and stuff there. Which you probably don't even want really to go because you're just gonna get parried anyway. Short and long, kind of like balancing them, I guess, out a little. Never got that achievement in KCD even, damn son. Just to have him. Just to have him. Ooh, maintenance also arrived there. But I don't think there was like that much, I guess. Damage the opponent's armor and equipment. Go for this one for now. Don't want to damage the equipment too much. You're gonna wear that equipment. Amiga Dorgis. Better chance throwing winning dice. Then finally some good stuff. Yeah, we do have the plate stuff though going, right? Technically, so that will be pointless. Less stamina causes slightly less injury. Not sure about that one. But that actually will kind of probably help with the going for some leveling faster on that. Oh, whatever, why not? Actually, what was this one? These both unlock on 12. Successful evasion during combat, lower your opponent's morale. There, son. Start running if you lower it too much or something. What's gonna happen there? Oh, but why not? Let's get the False Striker, fine. And the Giga Ugly Archer weapons, let's see. I could see that. I could see that for sure. That's the Mega Strange stuff, alright. Let's get the Clinch Master maybe then. Cracker OP as well, let's see. We'll level that, we'll get there.
I think I've mastered the basic.
I see.
I'm pretty good with a sword.
We'll test you. Stand there, take your weapon, and fight. If you look like you know what you're doing, I'll teach you a trick or two.
No. Defense and only the stabbing a face. All my mega stamina there. Will it pay off? Mega speed gear. The stubby bullying. Was out of balance, brother.
Enough. That will do. That wasn't at all bad. All right. It seems you're ready for the next lesson. Now, pay close attention. I'll teach you the most important thing. It's good to be able to attack. It's good to be able to fend off your opponent's blows. The best is when you're able to do both at once. A master stroke is when you parry your opponent's blow and strike him at the same time. Attack me, and I'll show you how it's done.
Seen that already.
See? I parry and strike in one move. There's no defense against this technique if it's executed well. The thing is to time it right. Block right into your opponent's strike and match your movement to his. One elegant technique and the fight is won. Try it. I'll attack slowly. You parry.
You parry the stop actually.
Very good.
Look at which direction he parry those, huh?
Nice. Good.
Okay, just... I was kind of delayed, all that's why. And that's why. No delay will be more annoying.
I'd like to train a bit.
Right. What weapon would you like to try?
Get some string there.
I'll try the mace, the armor smasher.
Yeah, shielding's gonna be way easier though.
Just on its own.
Right.
How long sword is it? Well, I mean, it was leveling some string, yeah.
Get stuck in.
The sticker time. Did not go.
Come on then.
Bonk.
Fucker.
Let's see, Dodgis though. Come on. Training the parries, brother. It's like not go in sometimes with their mask. I could go in the combo instead. Come on, do that. But I do get the like the slow though. I do get the slow, but it's not always the strike after the slow though.
Fuck.
Yeah, there is like the slow in, but then it's too late. It's like the just the parry has like better window. There's the sound in the slow. Then just okay, that one goes, I guess.
Oh dear, did that hurt?
That one's slow one, I guess. He's still blocked though, so that's good, huh? I don't like the slow motion, I see.
Fuck it.
No, I do kinda like it though as an indicator. Yeah, you still get a block though, so I think that's kinda good, huh? Then the combo in.
Well ended. Here. Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see what the boss guys say, huh? Every hit is a slow-mo, yeah. Still kind of somewhat satisfying, though. It's still somewhat satisfying.
I'll have you. I'll have you.
It's a late one. Winning them clinches, by the way. Come on. That's a very slow one.
God damn!
Mid combo to even, let's say. That's good at least. Oh, you also can. Ah, the bonk already damaging you.
Get what for?
Bonka brings some damages there. And makes her through armor more, yeah. Get the concussion stuff there. The concussive damages, Come on, that's good enough. Beating with the sticks there, yeah. Typical. Boys doing boys things. Gotta figure out whose stick is good. His stick is better there.
Yeah. Come on then.
The power of longsword, I say. The dodgy go in here now, actually. I assume like the armor is not considered the plate because I do have like the chain for now, I think. It's only some pieces are plate, I guess. Is it just the parry timing? You don't even need the attack right after. Then you hit him without it even. Guys, do you even need to like just the parry or you still need the attack for that? Oh, this bonk.
No more fooling around.
Blocked it. It's more annoying fishing for all that when you have like a whole bunch of PPGs attacking though, I guess.
Bugger! Well ended.
Come on. Oh, it's just the parry at the right time, alright, so like, you don't even need to dodge the button. Alright, I see. So not gonna get hit by that stuff then too much.
Not a good move.
And by his monster strikes then. No, that was too slow.
Take that. Yeah.
The no fusion, yeah. No fish get do them. I feel like these are more generous from below, I guess, in terms of like the window there. Edible fish, yeah. You can find in the fish traps some trout and stuff usually. Fishing on screen there, yeah. And we just fishing for the strikes there. A level in defense and everything else. You can like try like whenever the position changes, just press it anyway, not getting punished by like mistiming it, or like spamming it too much, I guess. Any move you press then.
You'll pay for that.
So. One more slow too. Stubby's annoying. Sometimes kind of like feel like way more generous, like especially from below. It's like the stub is, I guess, kind of too fast. Like sometimes on some it's like feel like the window is way more generous. Mother has insane latency. It actually could be because it has the capture card also. The signal goes through the capture card, the streaming PC in here, but I don't think it's like that crazy though. It do be increased, but don't think it's that massive there. From below, you actually kind of catch those pretty good, huh? Usually. Some you don't. That was kind of slow. That was also kind of. A level and shoot. Yeah, I see. Yeah, it's like the difference in the stats there even. Alright. Well, then we're gonna level them more. We own it already. The leveling is going. The leveling is in progress there. Gets you better at Master Strikes, yeah.
Show what you're made of.
These were very slow. Didn't get knocked out yet though, so that's good at least. I'm being Tiden. I love it in defense there. Yeah, this one was very generous, for example.
Fuck it!
So no. Sometimes they're generous.
Yeah. Now you're done for.
And then we're gonna go to the next, to the nearby camp, and there's gonna be 5 of them. You get fucked regardless anyway. They're just like way more generous, I feel, you know. The windows, Got one shot of the monster, I guess, say. That's also was very generous there. And this one I feel like I pressed already on time because I was pressing in anticipation. But I guess in anticipation is actually kind of not a good thing. Not always. Yeah, you're doing them too. Look at guys with such shit you don't even want to like fight really actively. Otherwise you're gonna get countered like crazy then.
You'll pay for that. Fuck. Huh? You gonna cry?
Oh, that does it. Chunk the concussion quite good there. Let's see what we're saying. A realism, dude.
Huh? Had enough?
The mega combos. Gonna get the immersion going. Come on.
Yeah. Take that. I'll have you. I'll have you.
Nice portable, nice. And what a beauty gear. Do it too often. Don't do it too often. Too much role playing, dude. Casually becoming alcoholics from all the role playing. With beauty and saucing.
Fucker.
See what I say, huh? Damn, second bottle of wine. Ik ga giekelo. We trainen, we practicing. Might as well go for some Some more active practicing.
Way off.
Just to get the skills, but then you get countered, and then my head trauma gonna get way too dang soon.
You'll get one for. Yeah.
He still gets the feints. So basically, like, you hold it and then you release like in different way from what you were holding it. But he still kind of reads that though. And then you get parried. And that hurts. Up to his Master Strike? Mine probably. Bleeding also, damn son. Could you get bleeding from the stick, dude? One case.
And your history.
Brother, get me them levels. But the Bugle bleeds. They wouldn't bandage that up. Ah, could be. Alright, fine, brother.
Stop! Hear me! Stop! I give up!
A little bit, maybe. Maybe. How did that go? Ooh, damn. Got some damages on those. Pretty good, huh? Bossed it a little too much. Hurry. Not a close breaking. Should stop it a little earlier there. A little bit. Head 0%. Head was gone. I will continue though. Yeah, it did seem like it was dealing a bunch of damage there. A Cobbler don't need them. So those armor, and I guess there's no tailor here. There should be one now. Didn't get no tailors. No, there is one.
Fred Beach, just this morning. Fred!
Garlic, onions, mushrooms, and asparagus.
Good day. May the Lord watch over you.
Don't want to
Can we do
break
something
these
about
too
price?
much.
Well, we can try it.
We agreed?
It'll take more than that to persuade me.
I was indeed pricey. Why portable?
I knew.
Man cannot live by bread alone, but he can't live without it either.
Put the tailor. You be one, eh?
I'm honored, but good luck to you.
Let's talk about the price.
Oh,
That's not that pricey, at least.
satisfied? Well, that's a poor off. Aye, for that amount, I...
Not too bad.
Bread, rolls and pretzels.
Do a little healing then.
Yeah.
Gotta heal up.
I'm interested.
So what are you?
I'd
The
like,
classic healing, man. The
private
classic
bar?
healing.
I'm sure you'll be.
Take care.
Then go get some practice on the bandits, I guess, then. Where'd the bandit leader thing go, though? Thought I had, like, some mega quest one. But it didn't... It didn't turn into the guy. I gotta recover a lot of HP there. Gotta recover a lot of HP.
God.
Get me out. Get out, nice. Ain't gonna work. Ah, bandits time then. Okay, the money you gave. Well, that would mean I give some money, bro. We don't pay shit. Doubling these brothels.
Yeah.
That does it, really. I think the whole codex had that there going. Does it? And which ones would it be? Seems like it should be here somewhere. Oh, there was some in the hygiene there. And wouldn't be surprised though. I wouldn't be surprised though. Why not? The women ones. Doubt that's the one. Doubt that's the one. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't give me like the inputs on how to do things, so. And it's first time on hardcore, so you know, it doesn't really tell you how to do those things. Yeah, well, there it is. Bots and bot mains fail. Public bots on the rise. 12th century. Literally in every town, not in small numbers. Town would have 3 to 4 bathhouses. People had access to hot water for bathing on steam baths. Those times steam was produced by pouring water into heated bars of iron or stones. Bodily cleanliness was in the care of male and female bath assistants. Fully body washing was done in bathtubs, coppered wooden vats and tanks. Baths in operation since the early Middle Ages, their numbers rose steadily, as 47 public baths in Prague in the second half of 14th century. And by 15th century, baths were attended not just by the well-to-do, but also by the poorer classes. Even regulation that the bathkeepers had to open their doors once a quarter to the poor and to students. Bathhouses typically belonged to municipality, at least to the bathkeepers. In addition to municipal and private baths, there were also private baths in the houses of the nobility and wealthy townspeople. It's very much associated with prostitution. In the 13th century particularly, bathhouse prostitution became widespread and there were scarcely any that did not provide sexual services. There you go. There you go. I mean, to be honest, there was like nothing against that for a while. I guess it's kind of like, you know, later got a little separated in terms of services. Because like brothels in many countries, like in Europe and stuff, are still around for a long time. Until like probably like even early 20th century, I would assume. Was looked down upon in society. Was looked down on the girls who were working that job. That was for sure. But the process itself was kind of whatever, I guess. I mean, even if you read Crime and Punishment, right? The glorious Dostoevsky in Petersburg. That like the whole action in the book is like what, 18 something, I think, wasn't it? And yeah, like the girl that the protagonist ends up falling in love with, sorta. She had the special ticket, the yellow ticket or something it was called. Basically, the license to work in brothel. With the heart of gold, yeah. Yeah, there is actually that's kind of dank, like, but there is, you know, there is like a director, the Italian director called Tinto Brass. You might know some of his, you know, some of his films, very cinema stuff, you know. And films like very, very erotical stuff, you know. Could even say borderline porn, I guess. Somewhat, even though I think it's like not usually the real action there. But yeah, it has like one at least I think one. I know there is a movie that is basically about like the brothels in Italy. Yeah, like the end of the era for brothels, basically. And yeah, humor stuff, sorta, but you know, also cinema, also art. Get interesting from historical perspective, actually. They used to show that stuff like back in the day, like, you know, way late on the TV. And then at some point, you know, I kind of got interested in, you know, the rest of the art, sorta. I don't think I watched the full filmography, but yeah, I watched quite a lot of that, I guess. Interesting slice of life stuff. A river. That seems like it, right? Taking the turn. Crossing the river. Not in the lake though. Just like trying to figure out how far I went. Could it be this one then? Oh, it could be this one maybe. Nah. Crossing the river and continue. Oh, that does kind of look like this one then. Or not. Nothing can be bigger here. Wait, the build... Okay, is this one? No, there's like some lonely house there. Something in the house, right? Just some... Just the roof out of the house. Doing that to feed the poor pebble? Yeah, I think so. I think so. Well, I mean, it's in general like the book, and that is also an interesting book, you know. Even if you not think about like the main like plot of the book, right? The crime and punishment part and everything. Like even if you like look past that and just look, it's an interesting book about, you know, how shit was in Petersburg in that time. How the country was living, basically. And, you know, that's also Petersburg, which was the capital still. So you can imagine how shitty things were in, you know, in the smaller places. It's just interesting. Let me just follow the river then. Whatever, so we need to get to the river when it splits. That means we're already there. I assume I didn't get there yet. Okay, Bridge. If I hit the camp, then it's too far. Don't see no Bridge there. Found something. No, it's already too far, I swear. Another housing. Yeah, that's probably... Oh, yeah, wait a second. I think I know these places already, maybe. That is too far, I think. Well, that's an interesting sign that I haven't seen. That's convenient. It is here. And it is... Wait, really? No, it can't be. Is it that far? The fuck? Really? I mean, looks like it. Holy. That is way more far than I thought it will be. Well, if you get... The fuck, where'd the sheep all? Oh, there you are. Got chilling here all the time. And that pulpy, gonna get all the drugs going. I'm gonna invent opium early. Make mega stonks going. Go, wait, the fuck is this time already, dude? It's like 30 minutes probably gonna be switcheroo. Where did the time go? Better did shit. Don't know what to play save. And you can also keep grinding. You can just keep grinding. Alright, I'm back to the river. This is the bridge, yeah? So that's this bridge here. Can just keep hunting. Isaac Mark, hello. How we doing? So if I follow here, I will hit this place eventually. When the river splits. Gonna split to the left and back, kinda. Bind the torchlight there, Quack. I see, I see. Hitting that insane ARPG binge there. Why not? Why not? What the fuck did you get here, brother? Can it be the one, though? A little accident. That's convenient. Okay, okay. The right track there. Totally an accident. Just a bit of moonshine. Alright, we continue this way, right? So there's gonna be another cross with the road, this one. So this is this then. So I think we actually go up.
Yeah.
You be split in here or not yet? Yet. Now here you been split in. Yeah, this one, that would help. That would help if I did it. So now in the area. So I assume somewhere here then. And even the bridge conveniently. They might also have a dog.
Hey, all of you, gather here! Raise the alarm!
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
The answer to my prayers. Just when I wanted to vent my rage.
You'll get what? Alarm!
Where are you running? Get him, dog. Oh, that was a leader. Kick. Nice positioning here. Next. Not even getting my shield out.
What's going on there? Hey!
Just me.
Well, look what's come crawling in.
Next. Breed give this. Who's raising an arm? Right, fine. A dog shit bow. Well, I mean, it's free. Oh, another one. So I guess I got some other camp already, and that they will be probably ask me to kill later. heavy, but fine. Offload on the Horsen. Get all the ears, eh? Need to get everyone else. Bring me your ears, eh? Yeah, but not done yet. Ended up not even damaging his shit, really. The beauty of the face shots there. Poached Jose. And dogwood, fine, I'll take that too. Alright, there was more. I know you're here somewhere. Nice. Pickpocket. Aha. You can catch me, by the way. Aha. Let's go, I need to level it, bro. Keep running. Keep running. No. Gonna catch me. Shit. They're going fast there. Wait for it. Ah. Come back. I'll forgive everything. Boga. True, actually, there was true. Amazing, dude. No. I'm gonna make that. Okay, got him. Fine, bro. Enough. I gotta get lost where the rest of the stuff is. It's time for the ears. That was dog. That wasn't me. Oh, there are the ears. Couldn't steal the ears. Here, meet 170. Well, just 69 more bandits. Easy. I follow the river. I think up. Then we get the Bridgia. Yes, sir. And the body disappeared. Oh, no, not really. There they are. Now we just go here. Hello. Well, I need to little pickpocketing more.
Mother of God.
The answer to my prayers.
Damn.
Just when I wanted to vent my rage on someone.
Oh, he debated me. Oh no, he's fine. Dog, I want to get the parry. Alright, we do need the ear, bro. I don't think you're gonna give me the ear. Oh, that works too. No, dog. Oh, come on, dog. And pickpocketing. Pickpocketing. Caught. Unlucky. Shift it out. Got a way to go. That was old dog. Actually, okay, fine. I stabbed once. Oh, numerous kids. Thank you, sir. Beautiful flowers too. Not letting anything break. Nope. You know. My horsen. We're gonna eat your food, eh? Let's see what else did you have here. That's a deluxe. Very hard, dude. Oh, even. Still don't have enough, right? Yep. Come on, man. That's the second spot already with the chest like that. Some garbage hobos, huh? Poison vine. Got the horse. We're yoing the horse. And sell it or something. Is there a point? Is there a point? Power will increase for a while. Stamina regenerate faster. Sounds kinda nice. Yeah, those I'm not gonna probably take for now. Let's go. Full rush mode. Oh yeah, I had some of these here too. Beat your opponent in the clinch. Damage weapon 15% more. Damage weapon will cause much less damage as well as price being greatly reduced. Well, weapon at least is easy to fix though. 30% more frightening impression in dialogues. Let's go for this for now. Dialogue stuff is nice too though, I guess. But we'll get there. Sadist. Draw opponent's blood gives you +1 strength bonus. Not bad, huh? More you're wounded, the stronger attacks. Sounds good too. Damage the sword, greater chance of poisoning. I mean, kinda alright, but nah. Alright, plain +1 strength sounds good though. Sounds good to me. Oh, more maintenance already. Damn, son. Guess it's time for this. Just keep the boots repaired. Then we're gonna be running. Keeping this one for later. Keep pickpocketing. Chance of pickpocketing someone with the same charisma level as you. Crowd control. Chance of being discovered when there's a lot of people around. Movement of the cursor and the pickpocketing victim's inventory will be twice as fast. That does sound kinda nice. Need to do way more practice on this one. That was an easy way to do it though. And before they go into town and getting put to jail for stealing from bandits. Bring the hair meat. Well, the hair meat did not survive, looks like. Who's a good boy?
Look what I've got for you. You'll love this.
Alright, that will do. Nothing goes to waste. Recycling it all. I get that done. A breed was quite convenient to fight there. Not gonna lie. So... I guess we can take this one. Nah, not that good though. Guess we go up. Yeah, we'll get the next game going too.
Yeah.
Interesting there's like no cards and stuff, I think, on the move, right? They on something like that in the second game. I think that's kind of like cool stuff in like Dragon's Dogma, for example. Yeah, but there's like cards going, you can take the cards still. The cards get attacked. Then you just see those cards also on the road while running around. That also I think is really cool. The feeling of, you know, the world being alive. Feels good. See what will I say? I feel like when you start like kiting them, they just kind of like easier to fight because some just kind of lose interest. Or you manage to kind of aggro only part of them. The dog be buried and forgotten. Why too then why? Why you hating? Why you hating? No, I mean, Student played it himself. He was suffering. He was also suffering. Suffering with performance just like I did. I mean, I wouldn't say I suffered that much, but still. And gave us a .png as 1 year anniversary gift. No, but to be honest, like look at Monster Hunter, right? Right now, I mean, Monster Hunter is like way bigger, like fandom, right, and stuff. Sure, but still, it's like it's absolute dog shit performance, like really bad. And it still gets all the tops of the charts and everything, and like really good reviews all over the place from journalists and from the players. Sells like crazy and all good, huh? So like Dogma could do the same. I think the only thing that actually did kind of fuck things up is like doing all those fucking microtransactions, dude. Like people just like caught a whiff on that and then just, you know, also like realize that, man, it also runs like shit. And that's where you get all that mega mold and, dude. Do it portable, do it. It's a really good game. It's a really good game. Yeah, I'll need to do first one at some point still. Because your second one now probably is abandoned. But the second one is really nice. Like, dude, that was so good. Like, a lot of RPGs could learn from that one. Like, to want to make, you know, like, kind of like living worlds, you know. The worlds that feel alive. The convergent gameplay there is like, it's top tier. It's like so good. And here it's also kind of nice, right? But there's like not that much happening that is like surprising and like super dang, I guess, when you're just like, you know, traveling around, for example. There you can just, you know, go from point A to point B, and it's gonna be like a whole Whole bunch of Clown Fiesta going on. I just like taking a card. Card gets stolen by some fucking Cyclops or something. Trying to get to take a cable card to go somewhere. And then some harpies attack you. And fighting them, you just kind of like break, you know, the cable pretty much. And all of that shit just like falls down. And there's constantly something happening. More mega souls again. Feels good, man. Ambigus. Oh man, it's a very generous portion of super mustard, dude. Time to suffer. Now, 1 is a masterpiece. 2, well, yeah, I haven't played 1, but like, I do feel like the 2 is even better. Like 2 was really good. And the amount of time I dumped into that, in the end, it was really good even like for the reading heavy RPGs. But in that one, you don't even need that. That's actually kind of really like, you know, the zoomer brain friendly RPG really, because like you don't have like some mega dialogues, don't have some lore dumps and stuff. True, true, and true. The food porn is more important than Monster Hunter. To be honest, it's not because Monster Hunter is succeeding. I think it's more because they kind of like didn't get like some like breaking numbers and reviews on the game release. Honestly, Oblivion has nothing on that, dude. Oblivion does nothing of that, really. Well, I guess, okay, fine. Like, if we take the series, right? So, like, Morrowind and Oblivion, and series is like Dragon's Dogma 1 and Dragon's Dogma 2, kinda. But then again, like, you know, Morrowind was better than Oblivion, and Dragon's Dogma 1 is not better than 2, I think. I think 2 just kind of improved things and added some more things on top of that. And, like, I don't think it's, like, really, like, that janky or rough, to be honest. Dragon's Dogma 2. You could say like stealth was like really lead out there, but like it's kind of like more of an afterthought stealth there, to be honest. I guess some classes you could say a little rough, like the what was the name? The smoky boy. Like that class was, for example, yeah, very like felt like it was made for something else, not for just like single player, you know, a regular playthrough. Optimization, yeah, optimization for sure. Undercooked content. Content I think was kind of alright though. Main quest is very short though. Main quest is very short. Like honestly, if you kind of like don't have someone to tell you, like I had like some people in chat at least who kind of like warned me, because like something you can just finish the game just like this accidentally, and then you can also go on like the new game plus without seeing the true ending, also just like accidentally pretty much. But it does do a lot of things that are kind of like really cool, and no one else really does much. Like the emergent gameplay and like a lot of quests and everything. That shit is just so good. Like the ghost card, for example, that you see at night. Fuck should you do with that one? A lot of things you kind of just like do by experimenting or by like talking with a lot of NPCs and everything to learn more. The Goblin War portable, how so? Enemies that constantly fight each other though. That does happen. Even though I think in Dragon's Dogma it's like more enemies are still kind of on the same page mostly. But it does do a lot of like cool RPG stuff, really. I wish we had more of that. Some kind of obscure things and everything. Some interesting mechanics and stuff. Like combinations of things. Like even all this like Elvish language thing. But you can't fucking communicate without, you know, like having the right pawn or learning the language. Which I actually didn't get that skill for the pawn whatsoever. I don't think I did. Yeah, they do attack towns, yeah. It is kinda little though, monsters attacking towns. But to be honest, that is mostly because performance. Like, it already struggles with town itself. Now, if that would be like the actual proper, you know, kind of dank monster action, that would just like kill the game. You just mostly have like some, you know, like at the gate, you just have some like goblins spawning. Sometimes something big, like, you know, some cyclops or something, or minotaur. Going inside near the gate, you fight them. That's kind of it. Which, I mean, still kind of cool. Kiansh, even like Rimworld and stuff, like Dwarf Fortress and stuff, right? Like those games really have really good like emergent gameplay and stuff and mechanics, but like it's different genre though. That's the problem. Like when it's actually in the game, when you have like, you know, a direct control over the character and everything, that kind of just like way more impressive and feels way better. And way harder to make. Harder than the indie devs do, yeah. Well, the first person, like, or third person, like, immersive games like that are really rare. To be honest, I don't think indies even, like, try that much. Like, you literally need just way too many resources to make it. I guess the closest to that could be, what was the name? The Hello's Favorite. A Gothic-like. What was the name of that one? But that one kind of already like fell short with all this like massive open world and everything. Trying to give you a lot of freedom and everything. And then just kind of like not exactly that poga. So if anything, like I don't know, like Dragon's Dogma is like one of the few probably, honestly. Which is kind of like now sad because, you know, the producer pieced out and producer is working a new company on action game. So that's going to be, if anything, is going to be first they're going to make something like Devil May Cry. And maybe then he will decide also to get something done kind of like Dragon's Dogma. But yeah, there's like kind of like nothing close to it, honestly. Not that I know. No, completely disconnected. What was the name of that one, dude? Man, I forgot. It's completely disconnected. It's also kind of like, you know, this like mega open world RPG. You can co-op that. Oh, Outward, yeah. Outward. Yeah, Steve knows. And Steve also played that one. And it still wasn't really exactly even like, you know, like the immersion gameplay and stuff going. Just pretty much big open world RPG with a lot of like freedom, sort of. And that already, like, you know, in the studio already kind of struggled with that, really. I haven't seen anyone really do Gothic 3. I did. And I can tell you why, because it's bad. And the only thing that is good about Gothic 3 is that they finally fixed combat, sorta. Like, combat actually is less dog shit, finally. And you have the swipe, the cleave on your weapon hits. That's the only thing I can like remember that was actually like better than previous parts. Everything else, like narrative-wise, story-wise, you know, all that stuff is dog. Yeah, melee finally got better. Magic also got better because you finally got some ways, I think, to get the mana region and stuff, right? Was it? Like, you actually could magic finally. Convinced that you have to make stuff in a specific way, yeah? Well, the long-time fans are kind of hard, right? Like, for the franchise, that's not that simple. But like, Monster Hunter is an outlier, I think. It's like, it's a really, really long-lasting franchise with a lot of fans, right? Yeah, they eat everything, as you can see. Bad performance, they do. Like there was, I remember even the argument, like someone was even like protecting that performance. Like, nah, dude, like you know, 60 FPS with like all minimal and DLSS, like full performance and stuff. That's fine. And nothing bad about that. And like they doing tricks on it. They doing tricks on it, you know. Dragon's Dogma could also kind of have that, I feel. But like they got also the microtransaction stuff going, and that just kind of like, you know, those things just didn't go that well. Like people just kind of like started, you know, kind of molding because of the performance, and then also microtransactions piled up, and that just kind of like, you know, like elevating the molding higher and higher, and it all got like all over the place with the hating on it. The reviews are still mixed. And I tell you, like, the performance there was not worse than in Monster Hunter. It was kind of the same level, to be honest. Even probably a bit better, most likely. Before World, it was kind of super niche. It was kind of niche, but it was like pretty big niche, and it was very dedicated niche because like a really long-lasting series, right? So I think that niche was still kind of big. But yeah, World just kind of exposed it to the world, pretty much. That is true. No, before that, I barely heard about it, really. Pickpocket. Non-existed in the West. Well, I mean, Steve was playing like for a while, right? When did you start playing Monster Hunter, Steve? Like with 3, or was it even earlier before that? Yeah, since childhood. Like you kind of didn't hear about it much, but then you kind of suddenly realize that there's like a bunch of people like coming out of the woodwork, you know, who are like, oh yeah, I played like, you know, since like that long and stuff. Comparison to Japan, yeah. I mean, it is the same kind as like Yakuza, for example. Like Yakuza also got exposed to like the world, right? Like somewhat recently, you could say. But I still think it's like even bigger than that anyway. Like the fan base is still like massive, like way bigger than Yakuza and everything else. That's either must I say, yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, it's just kind of like it was like a corner, you know. Like honestly, it also depends on like the you know like where you live and which like kind of like circle of friends you have. Because like in Russia, for example, like anything Nintendo is non-existent, right? Like you tell someone in the West like Pokemon, and everyone's like, oh shit, Pokemon. You tell about like the Pokemon like in Russia or something, and there will be people most likely who will be like, oh, like it's like that anime, right? Like that was like in the 90s on the TV for like a year or something, and then disappeared. Or like anything Nintendo, really. Like I've been like when Bayonetta 2 got, you know, imprisoned on Switch basically. We bought, not Switch even, on Wii U. We bought Wii U just for that with my friend together because like kind of the Bayonetta enjoyers. And I went, like friend was working and I had some time, so I went to the opening of the sales of Bayonetta 2 in Russia. They started like a day earlier even compared to Global, and I wanted to use like the Mega edition. I actually got like second to last, I think, box. Everything else, like for the free sale, everything else was like pre-sold already. And for the free sale, there was like a pile of boxes there, so I got like second to last with like, you know, like some like paper that I got, you know, that I was there on the start of the sale, still somewhere at home. And basically, like I went there, and it was like mostly Nintendo enjoyers, obviously, because it got like imprisoned by exclusivity on Wii U. And that was like a sect, dude. That was like literally just staying in line, like guy in front of me is just like talking on the phone with someone about like, you know, some sort of Pokemon trading cards and everything. Then there's like across the line, like there's a line of people staying, right? Across the line, there's a dude going all the time, and he's just like giving out like, you know, like the contact cards, like the you know, like the info cards, like, oh yeah, yo, like you like a Nintendo enjoyer, visit our like Nintendo enjoyers club, you know. We're like playing Pokemon and stuff together and shit. I'm like, dude, the fuck is this place, man? Who are all these people? Like it's super niche, like there. And everywhere else in the world, Nintendo is huge. Well, maybe not everywhere else, but like, you know, in the West and stuff, Nintendo is massive. Yeah, actually, yeah. Yeah, the circle tablets, yeah, the pogs actually, weren't they called, or were they called caps? And the pogs are the things that you kind of like beat them with or something. I don't remember actually, but yeah, the caps. Sotki they were called, eh? Yeah, I think it's just kind of the angle, man. Yeah, Tazos, I think, yeah. From the same department. It could be like a brand of those. Like there were some different brands. There were metal ones, for example, also. Like there were so many different ones. Sometimes they were like at some point they became like different kind of size already and stuff, different thickness. Like there were plastic only ones, for example. Those were fancy. Like, you know, usually they were like kind of like this like cardboard sort of, and those were like, you know, like plastic fancy ones. Holographic ones, you can like, you know, get like the different the animated picture, or like, you know, like the 3D kind of picture. The dankest ones, you know, like whenever you go like trade with the boys, you know, like because all of them had value, you know. Like some are boring, just like, you know, whatever. Some are kind of like holographic or some cool, that's better. Yeah, the dankest ones were the ones where you just kind of like, you need to like, you know, like either lick them or like rub them. And there's like, for example, a lady and she becomes naked. And like, oh, dude, you could trade that stuff for like anything. Like you could trade those for anything, man. Those were like, you know, the artifacts pretty much. Those were the artifacts, man. Starfield could do so much more with the physics, dude. Like when you get in this one of those like abandoned space stations and you could do some fuckery with gravity, that was actually cool. But that was literally like I guess twice in the whole playthrough, and it was still like not even needed at all. And so lame also. And they could do so much. That shit also was very undercooked there. Alright, this one we maxed out. We did. Alright, good. Fine, Sleeperino, and yeah, let's get one more game for today, because I like, where did the time go? I'm like finishing like in an hour already, like, what? Where did that time go? Blame the modders, they haven't done it yet. True. Alright, so more on Monday. Monday gonna be all day. Tomorrow we do morning monster hunting. And then weekly gaming news recap. Then on Monday gonna be full day of KCD. On Tuesday probably gonna be IRL. Wednesday maybe also gonna be IRL. But yeah, more KCD on Monday. More on Monday. Now let's get the new game. It was out